All right. Hey everyone. Okay, so I'm looking at the new Atmos. I'm sorry, Novusphere changes. I don't know why I said Atmos. Um, all right. There's a few things that need to be brought up. For one, I mean, I'm already aware that night mode is currently in flux at the moment. So that I mean that's the immediate first thing. Like this with night mode would be a huge step in the right direction. I definitely like the way things are going. However, there's quite a bit here. I realize it's definitely a work in progress, but there are some things to keep in mind. First of all, the popular thing. Well, popular doesn't make very much sense. Like, I guess it's popular or most upvoted. I don't know, but I always feel like I'm having to fight with this. Like I'm always having to because I want to know what's most recent. Like, I don't even think this should be an like a thing. Like there should be a way that I can customize this further, like somewhere in the settings. But you should actually just dictate what's the best stuff to just appear at the top, um, by default, so that the first thing people see is all the good stuff, not necessarily like just popular. Because like there's this is really kind of redundant. What you want to have is the default setting for the page is to display the stuff that gets the most attention, that already was upvoted, but is also very recent. What are the top posts today? Reddit has this whole entire algorithm, and I highly suggest taking a good look at Reddit, taking a good look at 4chan, and trying to find something that kind of simulates that same thing, but then allowing me to customize it further in the settings. The next thing that I'm noticing here, we've got a lot of stuff. Okay, this is kind of cool. It's sort of like, it lets me go to the Reddits instead of subreddits. I guess they're EOS Reddits or sub EOSs. Well, okay, that's cool. Not the worst thing. Definitely Reddit itself actually kind of fails at getting this completely right. One of the things I kind of liked with the old interface is that all the ones that I had were just like listed, kind of like my fucking my shortcuts on my browser basically. But I mean, all right, maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. I guess we can kind of deal with that. Another thing too is like sometimes I want to see the front page. Sometimes I want to see. I'm not sure what the hell referendum means. Okay. So I guess with that, like, this is pretty cool. It's going in the right direction. Needs a lot of work still. Maybe it would be better to just have things kind of listed. But you know what? It's less clutter overall, and I actually like this. I definitely say kind of pat yourselves on the back a little bit because as far as user interfaces go, this is probably already getting to be one of the better ones. I'd say that if I was to compare any of them, I would probably take a good look at Busy. Busy is a pretty good example of how to get something in place. There's no ads and stuff like that, which is actually kind of a funny thing. I could probably bring that up real quick while I'm doing this video. But here's another thing too. One of the main features of Novusphere, at least in my mind, now this is in my mind, is that not only does it allow for you to post anonymously and stuff like that, if you see most people who see a giant login button, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to say, "Oh, I have to log in to use the page." All right? That's going to be the immediate assumption. So you got to change this. This can't work. This won't work. It has to be something that's a little bit different, like use my EOS wallet. I don't know, something. It can't be clunky like that either. I'm not exactly sure what it needs to be, but I know it can't be this because you're pretty much pooping all over one of the core features um, of the page of this platform, and that is the ability to post with an anonymous ID and everything like that, right? So like this is not a good idea. Like I do like the gear right here is very good for taking me right into this, and maybe the login feature should be part of the gear, right? Where then I could be like I can choose like a wallet to attach and log in with my use a wallet to post instead of a non ID. Maybe that could be rolled into this, right here, and that can work that way. Also, too, this should be automatic. Like it should generate one automatically when I try to do my first post, so that I don't even need to know about it, right? And people can later on learn how to further, mess around with this. Uh, this is really highly. This is a lot of potential, guys. There's a lot of potential. Very small changes, just very simple ways to think about this. And also, too, one of the other greatest things. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but one of the things that I think that's really super important with this space is that um, the ability to actually post and respond to posts using other coins other than EOS. And I know that might be something that maybe you guys don't have interest in actually doing, but it's definitely something that I think would be really really important. Uh, just for this ecosphere in general, just for the crypto space in general, it would be like not only having the ability to use an anonymous ID, but also, hey, Ethereum wallet, my Bitcoin Cash wallet, my XRP wallet, my, you know what I mean, and whenever I'm doing the posts, I could actually have like little check boxes. So like when I make a new post, this isn't half bad. I choose the wallets that I want to sign the transaction with, so that I can actually use duplicate. I can put the same post on duplicate wallets. Now, I know you guys are probably super focused on EOS and just getting this to be good with EOS and everything like that, but it would be really cool if it was kind of hinted that that's in the future plans, because a lot of people will see that and be like, whoa, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, hey man, you got to get Ethereum on this. Hey man, you got to get our random shitcoin. It's in the top 100. You know what I mean? Like, people are gonna there'll be a lot of demand. It's like, holy shit, we're probably gonna finally add it, and then maybe there'll be like speculation, like somebody finally adds another coin to the list. Oh, okay, all right. Anyway, that's pretty ranty actually, but I think this is actually really cool. It's not half bad. Yeah, here I am fighting with this again. You know what? Even if this was just two buttons, it's like popular and then time instead of like a drop down. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't know. With Reddit, I have the ability to, to see like more than one subreddit, and I can click on the ones that I like. I like that. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but I don't know. Putting them all into a box like this is kind of, eh, it's okay. It's okay. I don't know. That's my feedback for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll end this video now. But I hope you guys find this helpful, and keep it up. Definitely keep it up, because you guys are you can beat busy pretty quick if you just stick to it.